Hey family, welcome back to LL Hugum Homestead. Today we're gonna make some onion soup mix, and I know y'all been in that store getting the onion soup mix. Well, I have a recipe for you. Okay, I have one for you, and so if you got your jars, get near your seasoning cabinet because I'm gonna call out some seasonings for this onion soup mix, and I'm sure you got this up there in the cabinet. So, like I said before, when I was going to the grocery store, and when I do go to the grocery store, I look on the back of my ingredients of anything that I have an idea of what I like, and I'll take a picture of it. I sure do. I take a picture of it. That saves a lot of time because when you got a lot of ingredients in your house, seasonings and things and rubs and stuff like that, then whatever you take a picture of, you're going to have that same stuff in your house and you can make it right up, okay? You can make it right up if you already got those seasonings. So in the description, the box below, I will have the recipe for this onion soup mix. So now, let's go ahead and get started. Y'all go up in your kitchen and see what I tell you what's in this onion soup mix and start getting the mixing because we got to get our seasonings, okay? We got to get our seasonings. Okay, family, as you can see, we got a quart-sized jar. Now, in case you're wondering, oh, you only have this much when you fill it up. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to fill it all the way up. I just be showing you the steps on how you can make up your own seasonings, okay? If you have more of it, fill it on up. Because these are my refillers right here to these right here, okay? Like this cayenne pepper, I have a bigger thing of cayenne pepper for my cayenne peppers that I picked from the garden. So that's my refill. I refill those up. So all I'm doing now is just restocking up my seasonings. I'm restocking all this stuff up, y'all, because I need some more. I'm restocking, okay? Dehydrating things and just restocking, and you can too. So I got my quart-sized jar. I do have a funnel. I've got my sealer finely charged up. So I'm going to be showing you how this works and where I got it from. And also, I have my measuring spoons. And what ingredients I'm going to be using for my onion soup mix is some onion flakes. I'm going to have some beef bouillon powder. Okay. I'm going to also have me some, where's my garlic powder? I just had it up here and I don't know why I put it back. But it's going to be some onion powder, garlic powder, parsley, paprika, some celery seed, and some pepper. And you can use some salt for the taste, okay? And you're going to be able to store that in your airtight container. If you don't have one of these that suck out the air in your jar, because it's like it's a vacuum sealer. If you don't have one of those, that's fine. Put your lid on, label it, and put the date on it. Put it on here and put your little cap on there. Let me show you. And just put that on there, just like if you was canning up some jars. That's why I say purchase some jars, so that way you can have them. And then you just put that on top of it, and you can keep it up in that container up to a year, okay? And 2 to 3 tablespoons of this recipe is equivalent to 1 pack of your onion soup mix, okay? Yeah, you heard it. So now we're getting ready to get started. And before we do, I'm going to go ahead and get my minced onion flakes and my onion and my garlic powder. I'm going to bring this out. I thought I took it out, but I didn't. So I'm going to bring that out, and then we're going to get started in filling up our jars. So get ready, y'all. Okay, y'all. So now we're getting ready to get started. Yay. Okay, so 1 cup. We're going to need 1 cup of some minced onion flakes. And I will be putting some more in here. I sure will. 1 cup of onion flakes. Okay, now we're going to get a 1/2 cup of bouillon. Beef bouillon. Okay? I'm just making a mess. Okay, so here's a half a cup. Yep, half a cup. Okay, put the lid on it. And that's a half a cup of beef bouillon. Put my onion flakes, because I sure will forget where everything is. Okay, now we're going to do some onion powder. And we're going to do 2 teaspoons of onion powder. 2. So we're going to use 2 teaspoons. 1, 2. And then we're going to do 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. 1, 2. And then we're going to do 2 teaspoons of parsley. Yep, parsley. 1, 2. And then we're going to do 1 teaspoon of paprika. Just 1. 1. And then we're going to do 1 teaspoon of celery seed. 1. And the last is pepper. We're going to do 1 teaspoon of pepper. And if y'all don't want salt and you want to replace your salt intake with some Miss Dash, feel free to do it if you want to, if you can't have salt. Or don't put none in there, okay? But you're going to put that in there for a taste. And so, since everything in here, as far as the last of the teaspoons, I'm just going to wait until I put my teaspoon of salt in here, okay? Because I want to have all this filled up, and I just don't want too much salt, because I like to season the taste on the end. So if you're going to put you some salt in here, it's all according to how much salt you want to put in there with your onion soup mix. It's all about the taste. You don't have to use it. You know, you don't have to put it in there. Me, I wait till I get ready to do what I'm going to do with this onion soup mix, and then I'll salt it accordingly. I don't put it in here like that. Okay? That's just accordingly. So, you got it, your container. Make sure you get that good funnel all the goodies inside the jar. And now I am going to take my lid, set it on the top. I'm going to turn on my vacuum sealer. This is what I got off of Amazon. And you plug it in, and I think it stays charged for a good minute. Okay, I mean, when I say good minute, I had it charged for a good 2 months before the batteries you saw on the other video. That's when it went down. So it was a good 2 months before that battery started going down. So it's good and full and charged. So what I'm going to do, I got a large wide mouth, and this right here takes a large wide mouth and a small mouth lid too. So I got a large wide mouth. So now I'm getting ready to stick my vacuum sealer right on top. And then when you turn it on, okay, it's going to seal that lid, and it's making sure that all the air is out of here. And that way I can save my my band, okay? So I'm going to turn it on. And then the light turns red. And you sit here and you work this off. You turn it off. And now my jar is sealed. So what I'm going to do now is shake it up Get all the mixes mixed up in there. And now I have my onion soup mix. Now I'm going to fill this jar up like I said. But with those ingredients down and below, there will have the description, the ingredients of the onion soup mix, okay? I will have it down there in the description box down below, okay? So that way you can get it. And now go run to the store and get all this stuff if you don't have it already in your kitchen, all right? And do what I do. Just go in there and read the back of those packets, all those type of things. And like I said, for 2 to 3 tablespoons of this is going to make equivalent to that one packet that you be buying when you can make it up and fill it up yourself. So this jar is now sealed. I don't have to use this band on here to close it up unless I'm going to be packing it up in a box and then I'll use it then. But if you don't even have a vacuum sealer, you can just put that on there and then have that lid on there and then you're good to go. Because it's sealing it anyway that way too. Can't nothing come out of it. And you're going to shake it up, right? And then after you shake it up, you get your little pen, marker, whatever, and you just write down what it is and the date. And you got a whole year to use this. A whole year. So you can continue on filling this up. This can be used if you want to make, if you got some oodles and noodles, some noodles from the store, instead of using those packets, start using some of those seasonings that you are making up and throw that inside your noodles. And you'll have you some gourmet noodles, y'all. Yep. So that's your onion soup mix right there. Simple and quick. Okay, family, so if you enjoyed making your own onion soup mix, hey, give me a thumbs up. Give yourself a thumbs up. Make some of this stuff. Make some of this stuff up. Fill your jars up. Fill your cabinets up. Have your own seasonings. Have your own. Have your own. Look at this, y'all. We got some onion soup mix. Huh? Have your own. Put it up in your cabinet. Up to a year. You can't beat that, y'all. You can't beat that. And yeah. Down below in the description box, you will have the ingredients. And y'all, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. And subscribe to our channel. And y'all have yourself a wonderful and blessed day. Okay? Bye-bye.